Now that the first Bitcoin ETF has been approved, what can we expect from Bitcoin over the next few months? And these 6 altcoins are set to make crypto millionaires. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody Buffington. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop our latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and we wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Altcoin Buzz Alpha is proud to say that we now have a winning portfolio spread among different sectors. We're also very well positioned to get into good IDOs. What about airdrops? Check the number of airdrops we've received until now. Add to that the original Celestia airdrop and more coming. We've achieved all of this by giving many deep research diversified calls. Check out our numbers in December. We now plan to reallocate profits to low caps, diversify to new sectors, get bigger airdrops, catch latest trends like Bitcoin and Lena inscriptions, and DCA during market flushes. We've also recently introduced a yearly subscription on Patreon. If you subscribe to our yearly plan, you get 1 month's membership completely free. Check out Altcoin Buzz Alpha with the link down below. Bitcoin heads into week 3 of January still holding $40,000 after a wildly volatile start to the year, but where will Bitcoin go from here? Following the debut of the first spot Bitcoin ETF in the United States, price action has never been the same. Snap moves both up and down have surprised both long and short Bitcoin traders. As the new week begins, Bitcoin faces two narratives at once. Some believe the dip that came after the ETF launch will mark a healthy support retest, while others see the preceding local top as staying put for a long time. Having reached $49,000 on the ETF launch day, Bitcoin didn't keep up momentum for very long. A subsequent come down took the market all the way back down to the bottom side of its established trading range, but sellers could not force a true retest of the $40,000 mark. Instead, two local bottoms near the $41,500 were seen, the second time coming on January 14th at the weekly close. The extent of the retracement from $49,000 nonetheless seemed to catch the majority of bulls by surprise. According to data from CoinGlass, January 12th liquidated around $112 million in Bitcoin longs, making it one of the costliest days in recent months. For analyst Matthew Hyland, the range top around $48,000 still presents a problem, and Bitcoin may need more time to overcome it based on recent events. In his latest X post, he cautioned that a trip to the mid-$30,000 range could still happen. Former Goldman Sachs executive Raoul Pal revealed that he sees a bright future for cryptocurrencies, predicting an upcoming bull market that will drive digital assets to new highs. In a recent YouTube Q&A session, Pal shared his analysis of the current crypto market turbulence.
Let's start with the RIAs, the investment advisors and the financial advisors. Those guys aren't on Twitter. They have no idea what any of this is going on. All the drama that played out and the false tweet and all of that shit, that total goat rodeo, they don't know any of this. The first they will hear about this is when they pick up Barron's on Saturday morning with a cup of coffee. And they'll go, oh, a Bitcoin ETF. And Barron's will probably have some cynicism in the article, let's assume. And they're like, well, that's interesting, but I'm not sure it's for my clients. And they go about their business, and then they go and see Jack, their big client, on the golf course that weekend. And Jack says, hey, what do you think of the Bitcoin ETF? And the RIA will repeat what he read in Barron's and what he saw on Fox News. He's based in, let's call it Cincinnati, Ohio. And Jack will ask him, and he'll feel a little bit silly. And then maybe next week, he starts reading a few more articles and a few more positive things come out. Then he starts thinking, maybe I should do something about this. And a couple of other clients ask him. And eventually, he goes and has his steak dinner with his other friend, Mark, who runs the tire franchise in Cincinnati. And Mark's got tons of money and he's a bit racy and likes investments like this. And before you know it, he starts building an order book and getting his clients in. He can see they're interested. He's incentivized by the sales process and the commissions. And before you know it, he's mobilized. It's the same with all the RIAs.
Pal believes this next run will likely start around the Bitcoin halving in 2024, propelling cryptocurrencies to new all-time highs. For now, he expects 1 to 2 months of choppy consolidation as the market absorbs the influx of ETF buyers. BlackRock has also announced that they now hold 11,439 Bitcoin, worth $497 million in their Bitcoin ETF. Also, BlackRock may have gone with a boring ad campaign for its spot Bitcoin ETF, but it may just be the secret sauce for the wealthy boomer market. On January 11th, investment giant BlackRock released its first video ad for its newly launched iShares Bitcoin Trust. The ad consisted of an almost 2-minute video featuring a BlackRock executive outlining Bitcoin's value proposition and how investors can receive exposure to its new ETF. Crypto commentators noticed an intentional lack of flair in crypto jargon compared to other Bitcoin ETF ads. Bloomberg senior ETF analyst Eric Balchunas responded by saying, "This is how you market to rich boomers, folks. The calm disposition, easy to understand, soft new age music, suit with no tie, everything about it says, it's okay now, the adults are here." The first coin today set to make millionaires is Chainlink. Last week, BlackRock CEO Larry Fink went on live TV to talk about the Bitcoin ETF and how it was a stepping stone to the real vision he has of a tokenized world where every asset is tokenized. This led many to speculate on the increased adoption of Chainlink, which has been at the forefront of the real-world asset narrative. True Greens on X wrote, Larry Fink will never on TV tell you to buy Link. He told you to think of his Bitcoin ETF based on real-world asset tokenization. Chainlink spent the last several years heads down without marketing, building its suite of services mainly to tokenize every asset out there. Chainlink CEO Sergey Nazarov also recently said this about big banks using their own chains versus using Chainlink CCIP.
And CCIP, I think, is a critical component of providing liquidity and creating viable real markets for those assets made by banks. And I think banks are really starting to realize that if you make your own chain and you put an asset on your chain, you might end up in a situation where you don't have a market, you don't have liquidity, you don't have people wanting to buy your asset. If you don't have liquidity, you don't have a market, you don't have people wanting to buy your asset, why'd you make the asset? More importantly, why'd you even make the chain? So it's not just about making a chain of your own as a bank. It's not about just making an asset of your own as a bank. It's about getting that asset sold. It's about getting it into the hands of users. And those users are on other chains.
The next token today is Celestia. Celestia's TIA token has catapulted up to the nearly $20 mark in the first 2 weeks of 2024, marking a significant milestone for the newly launched token. This bullish trend represents a remarkable 67% increase in its value. TIA's price journey from $11.90 on January 1st to a high of $19.89 today highlights its standout performance in a crowded field. The rapid appreciation of TIA has not gone unnoticed. Its explosive growth has secured it the top spot in CoinGecko's list of trending coins. Several factors seem to have contributed to this impressive performance. Firstly, the surge in staking activity and the rapid growth of unique wallets is a noteworthy catalyst. Recent data indicates that Celestia's staking unique wallets have surpassed 300,000. This surge not only reflects a significant increase in stakers, but also suggests a growing confidence in Celestia's long-term potential among new users. Positioned as the first modular blockchain with a primary focus on scalability, Celestia presents a distinctive value proposition in the highly competitive cryptocurrency landscape. This unique positioning is likely contributing to the project's success and the recent rally of its native token TIA. Next up, we have Sui. Sui, a token backed by Mysten Labs, curated a tidal wave of speculation across the broader crypto market on Monday as the token's on-chain data showcased a monumental achievement, surpassing Bitcoin and TVL. According to DeFi Llama, Sui now ranks 12th among all chains globally. This appears to have sparked immense market optimism for the decentralized blockchain's native token, also mirrored by its price jump today. According to DeFi Llama, the Sui token eclipsed Bitcoin's TVL yesterday, January 14th. Moreover, following Sui's upward momentum in the market yesterday, today's charts appear to be portraying a profoundly greater uptick. And on top of that, according to a series of social media posts on Sui's handle, an upcoming integration of Solend protocol on the Sui lend is further jacking up this momentum. At the time of writing, the Sui price showcased a phenomenal surge of 11.5% over the past 24 hours and is currently trading around $1.40. The fourth token today is Ethereum Name Service, or ENS. ENS is enjoying bullish momentum in 2024 thus far, gaining 96% over the past week. The surge comes after ENS experienced a massive drawdown in 2023 due to long-standing crypto winter and regulatory uncertainties. In June, ENS witnessed a bloodbath triggered by regulatory actions against leading exchanges, hitting a 5-year low of $6.69. At the time of writing, ENS is trading at just under $25, representing a 96% increase in the past 7 days. For the uninitiated, Ethereum Name Service, or ENS, is a decentralized naming service on the Ethereum blockchain that allows users to acquire human-readable names like bob.eth and link them to identifiers such as addresses, content hashes, and metadata. Up next, we have Maker. Maker is a governance token of the MakerDAO and the Maker protocol, respectively a decentralized organization and a software platform, both based on the Ethereum blockchain. According to Look On Chain, whales have been accumulating a lot more Maker in recent months. They said on X, the price of Maker has increased by nearly 70% in the past 1 month. We noticed that 10 wallets have accumulated 32,759 Maker, or $66.66 million, which is 3.55% of the circulating supply from exchanges in the past month. And the last coin today making millionaires is Injective. In an X post on January 15th, Injective noted significant growth of its monthly staking protocol. According to data as of January 14th, more than 47.7 million tokens are being staked, which amounts to 47.7% of the total supply. In response to this data, the Injective team promised that half of all available tokens would be staked soon. If the protocol crosses the 50% stake mark, the implications for the token holders and ecosystem security will be profound. Also last week, Injective released a major mainnet upgrade called Volan. The developers consider this one of the most monumental updates in the project's history. With multiple improvements, the number of users is expected to increase, and the development of the Injective ecosystem will significantly accelerate. That's it for Altcoin Buzz News Update. I'm Cody Buffington. Thanks for watching.